Happy.
We're happy.
Are we going left over here?
Yeah, no, we're going left, yeah. I can't find Greg and Lucky.
Well, no, you're not going to find it on the radio. It's online.
Oh.
Episode 3 of the Happy Hour 2021 edition.
Yeah, season 2, here we are. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, whatever hour you
Good
are
evening.
listening, watching, and enjoying this podcast.
Is there other times than afternoon, evening, and morning? Midnight, late night, early morning.
There's noon, there's tea. Tea.
Tea needs to come back.
Tea is 10 and 2, which is nice.
Yeah. I know, can't you have tea at 4?
You can have tea at 4.
But then you might ruin your dinner.
Yeah, you might ruin it then, exactly, yeah. You're supposed to eat early, before 8.
Oh, is that the...
Yeah, that's a weight loss game.
Oh.
Anything before 8, you're good and straight. That's not a saying, I just made that up. I was looking for a word to rhyme. As you can see from the last episode, my rhyming's not the best.
Yo. Whoa. Yeah, if you haven't seen that, go back.
Don't, yeah.
Any reason to feel happy, Lux?
Listen, it's been a good year. My son is enjoying school. He's really
That's
happy
great.
and healthy, and we got a girl on the way. So I'm excited to meet this I'm so amped, bro. I can't wait to meet, but I'm broke right now, so hopefully money will come with her. I don't know where.
Wasn't this you keep on recycling your reason to feel good?
No. So I'm happy that I've got to be honest, I'm happy that I'm just around, just blessed.
Oh, okay.
I'm blessed.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. What about you?
I've been playing a little bit more tennis.
Okay.
Which has been good, getting out there.
Hey, he's obviously living a vida loca, eh?
Well, we're going to talk about it today. I'm now officially unemployed.
Oh, yes. Yeah. How was the last 2 shows?
I've got mixed emotions.
Yeah.
Because it's exciting that it's a new chapter, but it's also quite sad that that's kind of the thing that's...
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We've got a lot coming up. Also, the whole reason we do this is just so that you can feel a little bit happier.
And listen, I think if you've been following the news, podcasts have been in hot water lately. We're not going to mention who and what's happening, but podcasts are.
We don't even feature on the radio.
Yeah, we don't even feature on the radio.
Speaking about that, we need one more subscriber for 200, baby.
Yeah, listen, if Mac G saw our numbers, he'd be embarrassed. No, Mac is our boy though. Like we mates with that, so that's okay.
Yeah.
But if you saw our numbers, sure. I mean, if you ripped off the person whose numbers are bad,
yeah, we don't want to look at ours.
You don't want to look at ours.
I was thinking of messaging him and be like, "Hey, were you embarrassed by those numbers? Why did you look at ours?"
We should actually. We should. Oh God, that's
Oh, man, he'll shred us.
Yeah, he'll shred us.
Biggest podcast in South Africa, I think.
Yeah, very well done on him. Like he is doing well. He's doing well. He's entertaining.
Ex-colleague of ours.
Yeah.
Seems like, he
was the first when we kind of, it wasn't a podcast yet, but we had this it was called Coffee with Greg and we interviewed him. He was the first guest, yeah.
It was like the roast of Mac G.
Yeah.
It seems like every time anyone who works with us, once you've worked with us, you go on to so much better things.
Who's the other person?
Well, lots of other people that we've worked with, they've gone on to do drive shows and all these things.
That is true.
The reason we do this is we want you to feel happy. If you've got any reason for feeling happy, please get hold of us.
Now, listen, we always want you to comment, like, subscribe, but commenting is the most important part. You obviously, if you're watching it, you're already either a person that likes or enjoys the show, but commenting, get involved. We are going to be talking about somebody who has commented on a previous podcast, but that's
always happy to recap.
Engage with us, and obviously WhatsApp line is our communication, our direct communication.
What's that number?
084 442 4545.
Boom.
Yeah, so there it is.
That is the number.
There it is. Yeah.
I'm happy also because of this weather.
We had bad weather for
3
about
weeks of
3
rain.
weeks
4
of
weeks of rain
because of Tropical Storm Eloise, and she's gone now. And
thank goodness.
Thank goodness. I can call her proudly my ex because you be gone.
She gone.
She gone. You have ruined it. Yeah, dude. It was miserable.
Lucky's garden. So we're filming here at Lucky's house. Lucky's garden is like muddy. sloshy.
I have to get
Still.
lawn dressing again, and lawn dressing ain't cheap.
It's
I
just
actually
so
thought about
it's
it.
so tough keeping up with the Joneses.
No, I just thought about it. I think I've got lawn dressing in my cupboard. I was actually
What a win!
What a win! What a win!
Wow, more interesting things like that coming up.
And what you do with the lawn dressing is that you take only a little
Kind
bit
of
in your-
caress it over the grass.
Just, you have to sieve it through your hands and your fingers like
And
this.
your hands may smell like fecal matter for a little bit, but you just go wash that off. And
Yeah.
okay, well, we'll never have any lawn dressing lessons with Lucky.
Oh man, gardening. You're into your gardening. You told me about that gardening app, and because actually, you know what? If you okay, let me start by saying that I have gotten 7 ads a day on. Do you want to know what plant this is? No, no,
of that app.
Because of that app. Yeah.
But don't you want to know what plant it is?
Don't give a hot shit.
You're also going to go at me a little bit later on in this episode.
You're gonna go what?
You're going to go at me. You think I'm
Yes,
a
yeah,
liar?
yeah. We don't like to lie, and Greg has always been a forefront runner for driving this campaign. But he's the
You know, a couple of weeks ago, you revealed that you're a criminal.
yeah. So the liar that is Greg. So I think we've got a hypocrite in our midst.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out what would Lucky do. I came across a situation where I think maybe you do the same thing as me, but I'll explain it. We'll get into
Okay.
that. We've got offsides. You know,
I just killed a mosquito.
oh, good.
She did.
I hate them. Yo, they're probably the worst thing about summer.
The way that them and flies.
Mosquitoes and sunburn
And flies.
And flies.
And flies. And the worst is you put your head down on the bed and you're like, okay, good day. Tomorrow I'm gonna reshape, regroup, rehustle. Let's get down. And then it's just you're like, oh,
The worst is when it gets in your ear.
where is the doom? Yeah.
Well, let's get into the podcast. Thank you so much for watching or listening or getting involved.
Sorry, just hold on. Do you think people from Peter are like,
Yeah, I think Buddhists don't harm anything.
really?
Yeah.
Well, tell them to come to South Africa. We'll change that.
I think there are Buddhists all over the world.
Everybody hates a liar. Everybody. Nobody enjoys a liar. Okay? And especially a hypocritical liar. Now, Greg over here, we know him as good Greg. He does good things. He lives by good
I like that. I think
morals.
that should catch on. Good Greg. I like it.
Yeah, you like that.
Yeah.
But I've caught you in a lie, and I'm a little upset because I was like, this is unacceptable. Like, he
I think
judged
that's
me.
impossible. I don't lie.
He judged me a couple of weeks ago when I told him about my crime that I've done. And it is wrong. I shouldn't have done it. And I thought about it the other day. I was like, I don't know if I should have told that, but also I shouldn't have done that. But yeah,
Okay.
past is the past that happened. So I've now caught you out in a lie.
Okay.
And I want to know why.
Okay. Well, yours wasn't a lie. Yours was a blatant criminal activity.
Okay.
Mine, I might have been lying to save somebody's face, to be nice to somebody.
That's not true. Okay. All right. So,
Okay, what is this accusation?
So Greg said to me, Lucky, listen, can you help me out? I said, yeah, Greg, because Greg's always helping me out. So I said, listen, please can you do me a favor? He asked me to just take his CV and make it pretty. So I said, okay, brother, sure, And I get his CV, I look at it on Sunday because I was like, oh, let me try to do it on a Sunday. I ended up running out of time, but I was like, let me look at it quickly. He said 3 pages. Actually, it's 2 pages, but the first page is blank. It's just a cover page. And then I get to Greg's skills. Now, I'm going to put this up on the screen. I'm not going to put the whole CV.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very proficient in all of these things.
Okay, so Greg's got on his
It's
skills.
like if you're listening, it's like a bar. So like you would
So the
give yourself
bars from 0 to 100. So if it said Greg and Lucky's proficient in drinking beer, it would be 100.
Yes.
Okay, Greg and Lucky proficient at
taking care of children, 35%.
well, for Greg, Lucky's at 80 or a 75.
80.
Yeah.
Your wife would leave you alone with your child, unsupervised for an entire weekend.
A weekend, I don't think so.
That's pushing it.
Yeah, like that's a little long. Okay.
Like 2 whole
Yeah.
days.
Like if I was 2 days, then her mom or my mom's gonna come and check in. Like we're like to see
are they okay?
Are the birds still alive? Anyway, so Greg's got his skills, and this technique has been used lately on many
It's on
CVs
loads
because
of CVs. That's where I stole it from.
yeah. So the first one is content creation, cool. Second one is broadcast radio, like also 100%. Is that 100%?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So content creation is 100%.
Yes.
Okay. Broadcast radio is 100% as well.
Yes.
Okay. Now broadcast
Those look. It doesn't look very. It looks like wrong almost.
Yeah, I
no
think-
wonder I haven't been getting these jobs.
No. So what's the name? I think the view on my phone's a little different.
That is outrageous. What I rated that there.
Photoshop.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm coming to. So we go down and it'll be audition. Greg's really good at it. Content writing. He's a good writer, but you've got content writing. You got it quite low.
Yeah. No, I think something's gotten funny there.
Yeah.
Because look.
So you get to the bottom.
But why would I do the full bar and then a little bit extra on the side there?
So I don't know.
There's
Okay.
some kind of error.
Okay.
Sorry. So what the thing's supposed to look like? No, you see, this it's a design flaw. Look at the gray part. You'll see here. I'm not a liar. We can get to call me Good Greg. Go back and look at it. The gray is supposed to be on top of it. So
And it's
content writing would be just a tiny centimeter off. So that would be like 90. Digital media would also be like 90. Premiere Pro would be 50%. Adobe Photoshop would be 10%.
Would be 10% or 20 or because that looks like 90%.
Yeah, no, but so that's so you're saying the content that would be at the end of the block.
Oh, so it would be that difference.
Yes,
So whatever you are,
yes.
the gray is what you're not good
See,
at.
if I was 90% at Photoshop, that would never have been an error.
Oh,
It's supposed to go on top of that.
okay, because it looked
the
like
end
it
of the
looked like
thing.
you said you were 90% proficient in Photoshop.
Well-
so I thought to myself, I said,
This motherfucker's asking me to do his CV, and he says he's 90% in it.
that sounds like no, bro. You are not 90%.
No. What? Thank you. That's purely a design.
A design flaw.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not lying.
All right.
I'm not
all right.
lying there.
Like carte blanche, we like to get to the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, let's get back onto why you're a liar. Because Lucky said to me he'd give me my CV to me last week, even maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, a week ago.
You know, the job tree doesn't wait for me to pick the fruit. Other people come by and pick the fruit of the job tree.
Listen.
There's just been so many things that have passed us by.
I know. And I do apologize for that, but I have to say, so
You lied. You admit that you lied to
so
me.
on Friday, I'm like, cool. This weekend, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do...
Sorry, I
Greg's-
can't hear you. I don't know if you're lying or not.
Shut your mouth. Listen to how I'm gonna do Greg's CV, and then I'm gonna start on the logos on Monday, Tuesday. So Sunday night I'm gonna do the logo. On Friday I said that
Whose logos?
I've got to do a logo for 2 companies that I'm working with. So my wife
Must
goes,
be nice to employed when somebody saw your CV.
my wife goes, you're going to Cape Town on Friday. You got to be there at 5 a.m. So I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, no, you got a job with Suzuki. You got to do something. I'm like, oh my God. So I didn't know. So that's why I haven't done it. So that's my bad. Okay.
Yeah. Well, as I said, as I explained to you, that was a pure design flaw.
Okay. So we both have to apologize to each other.
I don't think I have to apologize for anything. You are the one who's lying about my proficiency. You're trying to discredit Good Greg.
Oh God. Okay. All right. Fine. We'll go back. Call him Good Greg, guys. Good Greg. Good God.
Do you think as much sex happens in a hospital as it happens in Grey's Anatomy?
Oh God, no. Yeah. Actually, I think the ratio would be 0 to 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think
Not as ratio. That's stupid. Like it's no and yes. It's like chalk and cheese.
there must be sex in a hospital? Somebody's doing something.
Who?
People have sex everywhere. Parking lots used to have sex in public. Your friends' houses, for goodness sakes.
Please don't bring me in. This is not about me.
Okay. Okay, good. Then, how many of those diseases in Grey's Anatomy and shows like that
Yeah.
are like they're like scrolling through the book to find something interesting and weird? Lots of them.
Lots of them. Yeah.
Everybody's been thinking about the Doctor and illnesses. We're all hyper aware.
Yeah.
So I would like to put you in Dr. Duplessis' position.
Welcome. I concur.
Do you charge above medical aid rates?
Yeah, I charge very expensive. 100.
Actually, we're going to have to amputate. This is literally an arm and a leg. I've got 5. You can play along.
Yeah.
I've got 5 conditions. You, Dr. Duplessis, need to tell me whether they are real or not. Okay. First condition, uncombable hair syndrome. Some would say that I probably have it, but that's not.
Well, I think my son might have it because I can't comb his hair for shit. He won't let me. He just, I try to put a comb through it as well. It's just curls on curls on curls. So I say yes.
You think it's real?
Uncombable
Hair syndrome.
Yeah.
It's 100% true. It's something that happens in babies between the ages of like 3 and 12. And what happens is their hair grows straight. So your hair just goes straight out. So our hair grows and flops.
Yeah.
Or everybody else's hair, like it grows and
Yeah.
your hair grows down.
Yeah.
Their hair goes straight. It grows straight in straight lines.
Jeez.
It usually happens in little Caucasian kids with light blonde hair.
Well, at least they're getting something that's terrible.
But Google something. Well, maybe we put a picture up of it.
Yeah. Uncombable
Hair syndrome.
Okay. That's a thing. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, have you heard of auto brewery syndrome?
Auto. Okay. So that's brewery. No, I haven't heard of it.
Do you think it's real or not?
It sounds like something that's happening in a brewery and not happening to a person. So no.
You are incorrect. Auto brewery syndrome exists, and some people, their stomachs react differently to yeast and certain things,
Yeah.
and they can get drunk by not drinking alcohol because their body creates
Wait,
alcohol
so you're
in
not
their
explaining
stomachs.
that. So you saying, so you're saying that you're eating bread which has yeast in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Your body then creates what the fermentation process
Yeah.
happens in your stomach.
Yeah, that's the auto brewery syndrome.
And you're getting drunk on not even.
Yeah, non-alcoholic things because your body
That
creates.
is sweet.
How much money would you save? Doc,
That's cool.
can you give me the syndrome?
Yeah, Doc. Where can I get? Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
Sorry, officer. I just had a cheese and tomato sandwich.
So it's very self-explanatory. So it automatically creates
a
what the
brewery in your stomach.
in your stomach. Oh, that's cool.
True or false? Does fish odor syndrome exist?
Yeah, it does. That I know because bodybuilders have it when they eat lots of fish when they're training. They actually start to
Smell.
so
What happens is some people, their bodies get to a point where they can no longer process a certain thing.
Yeah.
It's called trichosaccharosis.
It's a fish
And then that
oil.
That's the odor that it releases in your body.
So bodybuilders get it a lot. It's really bad.
I'm sorry if you've got any of these.
If you're with someone that's training for the WBO, whatever the thing is, they do it a lot because they train and they get so their fat percentage of their body is so they eat a lot of fish and it's the only way. It's really terrible.
Okay, true or false? There's a thing called pica. It's where you have an undeniable urge to eat non-food.
What's non-food?
It's ground.
Chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chalk.
Does it happen with women that are pregnant?
Yes.
Done. Sorted.
Pica, that's the name of it.
Pica.
P-I-C-A.
Okay. You have an undeniable urge to eat non-food.
Yeah.
My wife's never had bad cravings in her pregnancies. And when me and you were on air, Greg and I were on air, we did this as a topic and people came in and said cement, massive one.
Yeah.
Chalk.
And then weird food combinations. They wanted like coffee and curry. And
Yes, coffee. Yes, I remember coffee and curry and peanut butter and like steak. Yeah.
And then the final one, do you think this is a real syndrome? Foreign accent syndrome.
Yeah, all students get it when they go to Europe. Yes, I've been here. I've been living in London for years. From South Africa. I'm going to say yes because all of these so far have been yes. So
Yes, they all have been a yes. It is true. Foreign accent syndrome can happen when people sometimes have a stroke, but what happens is it affects your part of the brain where it deals with your language
Speech,
center,
Yeah.
and people end up getting accents, like developing accents. So if a certain part of the brain is affected and you're American, sometimes you sound British, and if you're British, sometimes you sound like Hungarian or Eastern European.
Everybody, where is Slavic? I need to speak to him.
From like Chavy Pom
To like
hello. No,
Like
not
that.
hello, like That's Chinese, I believe.
Chinese.
No,
I didn't mean any offense.
I think it's more like I want to suck your blood. Like it's more like
that's
Romanian.
not a language. That's just
Dracula.
Dracula. So your silence seemed to have picked up the Dracula accent, which is not a region in any country. It's just stupidity. Yeah.
Yes, that's real. So some people,
wow,
and you can sound like French even, and
oh man, that is cool.
so yeah, this lady,
Give me a baguette.
this lady like had a migraine one day, and then she like decided, oh, let me have a nap. Like I'll feel better. Woke up from the nap, and she woke up with an Eastern European accent. And then they showed a video where she's speaking in like a training video. She used to work in sales. She like got a real chavvy accent. And then she's like, people think I'm putting this on. And like, I'm not putting this on.
What are you doing? Oh my God. Imagine that. Then people are like, is she a sleeper agent? we know
a really bad sleeper agent.
We know that Vlad will do anything. Vlad will do anything. Vlad don't give a fuck.
Okay, so I'm going to flick a switch, and in 30 years from now, you're going to be Russian again.
Yeah, listen, if you dig movies like that, Salt, that movie is so good, bro. That's like about a sleeper agent.
I haven't watched Salt.
Oh,
Angelina.
do yourself. Dude, you will do yourself.
And the Scotsman.
Who's the Scotsman? It doesn't matter. You will love it. I was like, now, because you know, like a lot of women are saying that don't recreate movies. Give women their own stories.
Yeah.
Salt, bro.
Not a lot of women are saying that. The world is saying that.
No.
Everyone's saying that.
No, but women are saying, yo, listen, we need our own stories, and it is true. Women need, and like, for
But why don't we remake Ghostbusters?
No. I said this to Greg. My favorite cop duo movie of all time, The Heat. Sandy
and Melissa McCartney.
Melissa McCartney. If you want to laugh, my wife is forbidden.
Maybe we should do a segment of just Lucky talks about movies he digs.
My wife is. I've got it on DSTV, and she's like, so sometimes she'll
You've
come.
Still got this, man.
Are you fucking watching The Heat again? No. This is actually the movie Heat with Robert De Niro. Like, you're so fucking useless.
Okay, well done. So all of those are real.
All those are real.
If you've got any of them, please get hold of us. We'd love to chat to you.
Yeah, listen, I think the pregnancy one, I think happens more will be the most common, because all the other ones.
But they say some people, it's not only pregnancy, it can just happen to regular people.
Oh man, imagine you had a restaurant. Hey, can I get a steak? And then if you don't mind, can you bring some peanut butter on the side? Is this for your child?
Peanut butter is real though. So
no, that's for me. Peanut butter.
Like, could you just rub the brick and just put some brick dust on top of it?
You also need gravel outside. You need loose gravel. Yeah. If you could just scoop some of that up, just put it in a bowl.
In the sauce. Yeah,
bring it. I'm ready. Yeah. Yeah.
I would hate to be a waiter.
Compliments to the chef.
where the waiter's like, sorry, can you do this? You're like, just fucking order what's on the menu, please.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, it's the worst. I'm like, hi, like, can I have a coffee? Okay, but now listen to me. Okay, the coffee needs to be, it needs to be 2% this, 4% that.
And put a tea bag in it as well.
And then what you do is when you do the tea bag, it just needs to, just a tip, just a tip. Okay, and then you'll get just the tip. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Well done, Dr. Duplessis. 100%. Maybe you should
Thank you.
Diagnose people. You know the saying, when one door closes, another one opens. I hate that saying.
Yeah, that saying is so shit.
Or one door closes and a window's open.
Yeah, and people always add it to religion, because there was when God closes a door, one door, he opens another. And then I used to do a comedy set where I used to be like, well, why the fuck is he opening and closing things in my house?
Jesus, stop it.
I think you don't you know how a draft works?
It's hot in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. How did that go down as a joke?
Did not go. Sometimes it works. Sometimes people
sometimes it did.
Yeah.
Dave got hold of us on YouTube. He had a comment. He said, gentlemen, I'd like to hear more about your careers. This is a quick update on our careers. I have, after 8 years, resigned from working at 947. My last show was on the weekend.
Yesterday, huh?
So it's been good. We had a good run. Lucky and I had a great time on air.
You started there 2011.
Yeah, straight out of university.
Straight out of varsity.
And I
No, bro, when you were like finishing varsity, like I'd had 2 solid years of work in me. Like I was a working man. I understood like the processes of shit.
yeah, you had to go through some tough time. You slept
Yeah.
at the desk a couple times.
Yeah.
So it's been a good run, and I met Lucky there, which was great.
Yeah, we met in 2013 actually. We met just walking past each other, but also at the interview process.
Yeah, just stop bringing up how I was rude to you that one time.
Yeah.
And you know, I was working on the weekends, and I was doing this afternoon show, and it was tough. Like, when we started out, we were willing to do any kind of radio slot. I work from midnight to wherever, and that's actually where Lucky and I met on the 2 worst radio slots ever, on a Saturday and a Sunday.
I used to do 12 to 4, and Greg used to do 4 to 7.
Whew. And then that's
I
how
once
we.
had to do 4 to 7 because Greg wasn't there. Yeah, I had to hand over to Alex J. He was not happy. He's like, Lucky,
Did you
will
mess
just-
things up? You
Lucky-
messed up the
yeah,
news.
Lucky, will you just fire news for me? I don't even know how to answer the
Fire what?
phone. What? Fire news?
I'm not firing anyone.
No.
I don't want to get fired.
Yo, he was not happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a good run. Good run in the company. I might do something behind the scenes. Lucky and I ideally would love to work together on a radio station, but nobody wants to hire us because Lucky's a diva. So it's just
It's
tough when you are
like people always
pretentious.
we've been looking but there's people are just obviously not looking for us, or so they want something else, or they want single people or whatever. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is expensive to pay 2 people to do one.
But when
thing.
you're this good, what's money?
When you're this cheap.
Yeah, we were definitely cheaper than most radio duos. So yeah. And we always said, yeah, we'll take that. No, you don't. No.
We'll renegotiate. No,
Yeah.
it's okay. We'll take the cheapest.
Yeah, so
value.
listen, I mean, it's been a long journey for you.
Yeah, it's been good.
So you've been at Prime Media for 8 years. No, you've been at Prime Media for 9.
Well, 10 years.
10
This is the
years,
10th year. It's 2021.
10 years.
So I started in February,
Yeah.
January 2011.
Jeez, okay. So that's done. It's over now.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was a good run.
So that's the only company you've ever worked for?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, yeah.
I've done like promotion gigs for other people and stuff. But it is.
But you've been contracted through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, your sole
So
provider.
I've the only other work I have, I told you my work experience working at the children's church.
You worked at a children's church.
I've told you the story. I went to children's church one time, and then I was like, I'm going back.
God was like, not everybody.
I'm closing this door. So we'll see what happens in the future.
Yeah. That's
And you know what happens. I mean, a lot of people have gone through career changes and different things.
people have. That's the thing about it, is that it's scary that you have to change your career now. Usually when people do it, they adapt their career to a little bit. So you're in the same company, but your role kind of changes, or you go to a new company, but you're still doing what you're doing, but you're doing a little. So it kind of. But this is like.
Well, there's a couple opportunities. There could be an opportunity behind the scenes at a radio station.
Yeah.
There also could be a lecturing opportunity that I could be taking on.
God.
I mean, just imagine me being your lecturer.
Who's this guy? Is that Jim Morrison?
I thought he was a student.
They're gonna be like, yeah. Hey man, the lecture's coming now. You can come sit down. There's seats everywhere. The lecture's usually, I don't know where he or she is, but yeah. Oh, you're the lecturer?
Oh,
Oh,
we all screwed now.
yeah. All right.
Do you think I have to cut my hair?
No.
It's 2021.
It's 2021. Like people, you can do,
Yeah, you can.
2021.
Yeah.
You don't have to. No.
Yeah. So
But
we'll
yeah.
see. We'll see what happens.
So that's a good luck, and God bless to you. And
yeah.
well, whatever.
Well, I mean, why don't you
person you pray to. Yeah. Shut up. Whatever it is.
We're going to get struck by lightning. Please stop. What if Lux was one of us? Just a schmuck like some of us. Just a guy who likes to cuss, trying to make his way through. What would Lucky do? Lucky is an upstanding citizen in society. When he's not lying to his good close friends, he's normally doing what's right.
Doing, good work.
Yes. I wouldn't say the Lord's work, especially after what we were just talking about, but you do generally have quite a high set of morals.
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
That you strive towards.
Thank you so much.
I had an incident recently, and I wanted to know what you would do in the situation.
Okay.
I'm sure you have been in the same situation as well, where you have a meeting, and then somebody disrespects you, and they disrespect your time. So let me give you context. I agreed to meet up with a young student who wanted to job shadow me.
Okay.
But now, as we've just discussed, I'm leaving my job.
Yeah.
And with COVID regulations, you can't actually have other people in the studios and whatnot. So I said, you know what? Maybe I can give you some kind of pearl of wisdom that will help you in your future.
Yeah, a little bit of advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I said, cool, yeah, let's meet up. Let's have some coffee. Set a time. She says, please, can we meet later? So I say, okay, no problem. We decide we're going to meet at 11
Okay.
instead of 10.
Yeah.
And I get there, I'm ready. Okay, cool. 5 minutes go by. 10 minutes go by. I've got a message saying I'll be there. 15 minutes go by. 20 minutes go by.
20 minutes and she's still not there.
Then I get a message saying I'll be there in 6 minutes.
No.
Now,
Bye, Felicia.
you know when you get an altercation. So let's say somebody in the mall maybe steals the last watermelon out your trolley. You're like affronted. You'll be
Out
like,
of your trolley.
yeah, you'll be like, excuse me.
What are you, a hooligan?
Yeah,
or,
but you know, your emotions. You'll be like,
yeah, you're kind of like,
what
what is going on?
What?
Like, yeah.
Man, I got overwhelmed with those kind of. I was like what? What I did in the situation, I left.
That's exactly the right situation you should have.
Well, what would Lucky do?
I would have left. So I have a rule.
I agreed to meet up with her later, but I was like, well, that was very disrespectful to me. Peace out.
I have a rule.
What would Lucky do?
If you're not where you need to be 5 minutes before, you're already late. That's my golden rule.
You try to force this as a rule for life. Every now and then we have rules for life. I veto, and I will continue to veto that.
I'm never ever late. Ever. Like it's what I live by. If they will write it on my tombstone. Here lay Lucky. He was even early for his death.
Oh, that's dark.
Yeah, it is a bit dark. I know. Yeah, but do you know what I mean? Like I believe people's time is valuable. You know.
Yeah.
It's you. She is asking you
For a favor.
And then she's 26 minutes late.
I would never ever dare ask somebody for something and then be late.
Let's put this in a different context. You're not this person now, but let's put it in a different context.
Okay.
Imagine you call Derek Watts from Carte Blanche. You said, Derek, I would love to pick your brain. You're a phenomenal journalist. I'd love to just meet up with you. Would you ever be 26 minutes late for Derek Watts? Never.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not Derek Watts. I mean, you could be 26 minutes late for Greg.
Yeah, but no, it's I can't even believe it. And let me tell you something. If you're listening, my people, if you're watching, and you're black, and you like me, and you think to yourself, but we black people, we're late. No, that's unacceptable. You're rude. Being late is not an excuse because of our past or whatever. It's unacceptable.
Sure. If you're listening to this, you should have seen this little soliloquy he gave to camera there. Oh, there were fingers.
It's unacceptable. Like, no, late is late. I think that for me, it's actually
rather dead than late. Is that lucky?
No, like if you're not wearing this right thing, and the only reason you should be late is if you're in an accident or something happened or like there was an emergency. Like, and I'll say like listen. I was just in an accident. I don't think I'm going to be able to make this meeting.
So you'll lie?
No. No, not lie. Don't lie. But I will. I'll like message before and say, listen, I'm so sorry. But I also allow myself to never be. Dude, she was 26 minutes late. Do you know what she did? Can I tell you what she did? She left at 11. She either didn't set an alarm, realized, oh my God, I've got that meeting with Greg, left, keep telling you.
I mean,
listen,
pretty much in Joburg, you can almost get everywhere in 45 minutes.
you can. And that's what happened. She, and listen, I do probably, you got to credit it to her being is she a student?
Yeah.
I'm assuming. And students aren't very organized. But dude, imagine that was a job interview. Hey? What did she say to you the next time you saw her?
She just said sorry.
Did she say sorry when you left? When you said to her, listen, I'm sorry I've left.
Yeah. Well, yeah. She was very sad.
Yeah.
Very remorseful.
Yeah, no. I would have, like you would have, yeah. I don't even think I would have seen her the second time. I got to be honest.
Then I was just like, who am I? I'm not Derek Watts, so I'm not gonna tell
because,
you.
But you know what's funny thing about that is if you didn't agree to see it the second time, you could have lost a fan, or you could have lost a person. But at the end of the day, we got to code it down to the basics and say, but you shouldn't have been late.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she could then tweet and be like, yo, I was once supposed to meet. Say she becomes famous. Say she becomes famous. And then one day they're talking and you're something. You or someone else also. And they're like, yo, and Greg, and have you ever met Greg? And she's like, yo, I was actually supposed to meet up with him.
He's an asshole.
He's an asshole. And then people are like, oh, why is he an asshole? Yo, no, because I was supposed to meet up with him. I was late. And then he just left. And then I asked if I could meet with him again. And he said no. And then you do look like a dick on TV, on paper. People hear that, say they're like, oh, yeah, Greg, maybe. People will be like, you should have given her a chance. They're like, no, but she was like 26 minutes late.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So good on you for seeing her.
So that what Lucky would do.
I'm lucky would have
You
said.
would blacklist her. You're done. You're cancelled.
You're out,
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, listen, good on you for seeing her again.
Yeah.
I probably would have done that again because
You're a softie.
I love pleasing people, and it's the worst trait I have. It is.
Well, your wife doesn't think so. Offsides. That's what we want to do. We want to see if things are offsides or not.
Yeah.
In life, sometimes you need to draw a line. Lucky has drawn a distinct line in the sand about being late. But now I want you to also play along and decide whether this is offsides or not. If you disagree with us or you agree with us, let us know in the comments below. Otherwise, you can also send us a little WhatsApp. We're never afraid to recap.
Yeah, we're never afraid to do that. So what is the offsides line? What happened?
Okay. Incident. I was at a coffee shop
Yeah.
and there were two old men talking loudly.
Yeah, probably can't hear. Yes. Yeah. What?
Probably got, yeah. Anyway, having a conversation. I'm alone,
Yeah.
so I can overhear the conversation a little bit, and they get going.
You're alone because you're waiting for this girl.
It was a different incident.
Okay.
Different incident. So I'm waiting, and this old man starts talking about how there was this woman, a younger woman. He was in a shop. This younger woman was there, and he was looking at her, and he thought, wow, what a fine specimen of a human. He used different words, obviously. And he and his friend were talking, and
The older generation. It's a different time.
Also, the thing is, I don't know, do you think it's just you get old and then you don't give a shit?
I think it is. I think they get to a point where they're like, what are they going to do? I'm going to die anyway.
Die anyway.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
old people, they don't care. And it's fascinating to me sometimes how it's like the caring has just gone.
So I had another. Actually, I've got two incidents. I've got another incident.
That's the reason why.
One which, if you don't call offsides, then we might have to cancel the podcast.
But that's why the reason old people wear track pants and like a full track suit, because they don't care about jeans.
I've given up. I'm absolutely so in for Crocs and
like
comfy
I'm ready.
pants.
Comfy pants. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
so
he's discussing this young lady.
He's discussing this young lady. He says, wow, this chick's hot. He says he looks at her. He's like, oh, wow. Then she turns around and she goes, oh, hey, so-and-so, how you doing? So he is like, oh, my goodness. Then he realizes that it is his daughter-in-law that he was doing a little perv number on.
His son, so it's his son's
wife, his son's wife. And then the final line was, oh man, I was just disappointed that there were no other men in the shop to see this hot chick talking to me.
Good Lord, man.
So,
Good Lord.
is it offsides to find your son's wife attractive? Because technically,
I don't know, because I mean, you want your son or your daughter to date a good-looking person, I'm assuming,
yeah, well, because you've got to breed
or
the
a
ugly
good person to them.
You've got to breed the ugly genes out. You got to mix them with
yeah.
some good genes.
But you have to. But then it comes in the saying, the what is in the eye of the beholder.
Yes, yeah.
What is the saying?
The beauty is in the eye of the
Beauty is in the eye of
beholder.
the beholder. But yeah, is it offside that he's creeping on her? Yes. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. It's offside that he's creeping on her, but is it offside that he finds her attractive? No. I think you should. I'd like to one day hope that my son meets a girl that's beautiful, so that they can have beautiful grandchildren. Because
Not a lovely person, not a nice personality, eh?
I'd like to hope that he would choose someone that is
A little bit of both.
Yeah. No.
Hot and cool.
Yeah. But I think that he finds her, that he was hitting on her. That is 100% hittable.
Well, he wasn't hitting on her. He was
Perving.
Yeah. Yes, just look at this hot thing.
Ooh, she's nice, huh? Oh, shit. Oh, hey. Hello, my love.
Shantizi?
No, bro. That'd be
See you at the Bri on
It's
Sunday.
very weird. Like, imagine if that was his daughter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this isn't Boxburg. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this.
Bro, don't diss Boxburg. The East Rand, you come from the West Rand. It's
I
not
know.
so different.
It's potato. I joke. It's just a West versus East thing.
And we will smoke you in a drag race. So
Okay, that I have not. No. There should actually be an annual East versus West drag race.
I think let's do it.
They meet at William Nicol.
No, it's got to be legal. I mean, we want to get sponsors on board.
No, it is going to be legal.
Oh, nice. You close the street.
You close the street,
Nice.
bro. Okay, it starts.
Nice. I like this.
It starts at Rivonia. No, it starts at William Nicol.
No,
'cause
just
William-
one drag.
No, it starts at Rivonia, at William Nicol.
Less
And it is-
potholes on
and it is
Rivonia.
all to 14th Avenue.
They just blitz it.
Blitz it. Just go. And then people can sit on the bridges and watch.
Yeah. We'll get Monster to sponsor it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Or
need
maybe
a
even
monster.
Dragon.
I don't think Dragon has that money, but yeah.
Start small.
Start small, yeah.
Start small.
And then every year. it's
East
like
versus West drag. And then the South will be jealous. They'll want to get involved.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be cool.
Done.
Bro, Greg and Lucky's East versus West drag race.
Yeah.
Every single year.
If you have got a car and you're willing to race,
And then is it for pink slip? So you win like cash money, but then you also get the person's car.
no, that's too high stakes. Maybe it's a 6-pack of Monster that you win or something.
What is this? The little leagues? What are you talking about?
We haven't even spoken to Monster yet. You know, we've got to get a brand on board. We've got to get the city of Johannesburg to come on board because now we've got to close their streets.
Yeah.
Because, Aunt Beryl's going to be disappointed when she's driving down the road and then she can't.
What a
She's
spectacle.
like, why is it closed?
Well, Beryl's happening at 10 o'clock at night. Why the fuck are you awake?
Okay, cool.
It's going to be late.
10 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
But, I mean, then I can't see the cars. Like, we need.
You can't see the car. What are you, blind?
We need like Vin Diesel kind of vibes, It's got to be very Fast and Furious.
It's going to be it's exactly at night. Nigga, have you watched the Fast and the Furious? Like, do you?
I go to bed early.
Like-
I don't catch the drag races happening in my area.
No, it's got to be late. It's got to be late at night, 10 o'clock.
Cool.
Everybody arrives, 11 o'clock, the first race, 12, the final race.
Okay, so what do we need? We need the official. Who's the official representative of the West other than you?
I'd like to say it's me, but other oaks will say
You're
it
lacking
is.
a tattoo up the neck.
I do lack a tattoo. Actually, I was trying to think who is that, because who's the official West representative? Oh, not West, East.
East representative.
Because I know the Four Ways was.
Questa's there from the East.
Oh yeah, but Four Ways was that guy that unfortunately got shot in his car. That soccer player. He was like the official representative of Four Ways.
Oh,
The football player.
I don't know.
You know him.
Yeah, but Four Ways isn't the West.
No, I'm just saying. So every side has a representative. Like the South.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Mikey Schultz. Schultz lives in the west, in the east.
In the East, yeah.
He does, so he could represent.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not really good at driving, I don't think. I think he's good at other things.
he just represents. He's like, okay, I'm here. I speak for my people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's like, actually.
Okay, well, let's just see.
Danny-
I mean, we've got to get the sponsors on board. Baby steps.
Yes, yeah,
Baby
yeah.
steps.
Yeah.
Comment below if you're interested.
Yeah.
We'll sort it out.
If actually, maybe you can ride. Maybe you can ride.
Ride or die.
Well, let's ride.
Okay, well.
Let's ride. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not into motorsport, actually.
now that
I think about
enjoy
it.
it.
Yeah.
I'll probably be at home watching it via satellite.
Oh, well, like sometimes once you put so much effort into your work,
Yeah.
just doing the end product's too much. I'm sure, some people, like Justin Bieber's tour manager doesn't go outside and watch him sing every weekend.
No.
He's
like-
he organizes the tour, make sure that everybody's right, and he's like, peace, I'm going to do some Netflix now.
Guys, I'm actually going to go to Six Flags and do some roller coasters. Enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, cool. That's great. There was another offsides thing that I was going to bring up, but I can't actually remember it. We're talking about dirty old men, perving.
What is it to do with?
I'm not sure.
Consummate professional.
Oh, these could be checkered flags for our race.
Oh, see, so we actually have already, like,
We're halfway there.
we're halfway there.
East versus West,
Bon Jovi.
baby. Kaka! It's time for the question crane. It's how we wrap up the podcast. We've got 100 cranes with 100 questions inside of them. We've probably, how many episodes? We've gone through about 30, 40 of the questions. No, 30.
34, yeah, 30, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Progress.
We've done well.
I didn't actually fold all the 100 cranes. We've reused a few of these cranes.
I was actually going to be like, why would you? In my head, I was like, actually, that's great that you hadn't fold 100 because, well, it does bring you good luck. So maybe try.
Well, I tried, but I mean, it was just so exhausting.
Yeah.
No paper cuts. It's like most of the things in my life. I like to half-ass it.
Yeah. Quit before I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you ever want to see your failures?
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't do anything. And then,
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. So inside the wings of the cranes are little questions that we like to go through, and we'd like
May I
your
just say
questions.
that this is Castle Man Can is
Yeah.
just absolutely delicious.
Now,
this is not brought to you by Castle.
I really wish this
It's
was
not,
sponsored
but
content.
it can be brought to you by Castle if you want.
I think SABC's got bigger fish to fry at the moment. I think they
SAB.
yeah, SAB, sorry. They're having a big go at the government
Yeah.
because they're like, buggers, how can you stop?
No. Understandably
I understand.
Understandably so, but every now and then, you look at us, we can do what we can for you.
I mean, the greatest, I think, myth about beer is that it gives you a beer bump. You and I, these are six-packs, my friend.
Well, I'm almost.
These are six-packs, like a six-pack in the fridge.
When you said that, I was like,
Where do you think your metabolism just starts going, nope?
bro, like I remember when I was at varsity, like I could drink for the 80.
No, but that's called first-year spread because the problem is you're no longer exercising as much as you do at high school. So
Yeah.
when I was in high school, and I'm sure you did as well, you played every sport.
Yeah.
So 3 days a week, maybe even 4 days, sometimes
Yeah.
5 days, you were
Yeah.
running, exercising, playing.
You're going to
you
gym.
could eat like a beast.
Yeah.
You could drink like well, not at school, but And then at university, sport becomes casual. Casual sport.
I like to be part of the team, but I also like beers and I love women. So
the team's coming in third at the moment.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I got the question here. This is number 12 out of 100 questions. What is your favorite movie and why? And I'm going to force you to say one because you and I have actually had this discussion. Lucky and I love our movies. We've had this discussion that it could be almost a top 10, a floating top 10 with no specific order is how I like to normally say it.
So I don't understand.
What is your favorite movie and why?
No, but why are you saying you're going to force me?
I'm going to force you to give me one movie, one favorite.
But I've got my favorites. Like,
What is it, Inception?
yeah, it's probably 10 it now. Can I tell you something?
Well, read the question. Don't. You're getting very tense there.
No. Can I tell you something? I had. Have you ever felt betrayed by a family member I see my brother this weekend. Okay, now well, think about that. But I see my brother this weekend, and I'm like, hey, man, listen, have you finally watched Tenet? And he's like, yes, yeah, I did. I watched it. And I said, man, hey, how was it? Wasn't it good? He's like, yeah, I didn't enjoy it. Oh, motherfucker. Now, it was like when you told me you didn't enjoy it. But you're not family, so I was like, well, you know. Greg
I can always cut him out.
Yeah.
I can always get rid of him.
Greg and I can't agree on everything.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, that will make a good relationship anyways, you know. But it hurt me, bro. And I said to him, I was like, he's like, yo, the sound engineering was really bad. And I said, I know, but watch the DSTV version because they fixed it. There was actually an article about it. They sorted it out. So the IMAX version that came out that I told that I watched, I said to you, it was really, really bad. Like, I couldn't hear any of them speaking. All I could hear them saying is, the protagonist. And then, like, everything was so loud.
Yeah.
So they ended up fixing it for the Blu-ray version, which is what the DSTV got. But my brother, when he said
He betrayed you.
I was like, well, it's been good knowing you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Can you unadopt a family? Like, is that a thing? Do you think you can?
I listen, when I was young, I thought I was going to be unadopted because I was so naughty. My
Yes, I
brother
remember.
and I were shits, but yeah.
I remember your brother being like,
But okay, you know what?
I need you to take this one for me, bro. I can't be in trouble again.
Yes,
And you're
yeah.
like, bro, I can't get unadopted.
Sure, this is the final. This is the straw.
This is it.
Do you know the straw that broke the camel's back?
I don't even
This
know.
is the one.
Who
bro.
killed the camel?
Yeah. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away Inception and Tenet, and I'm going to give you one of my, and I'll say, well, okay.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies of all time, and I think you must watch it if you love a movie that isn't like, you know, because so the movie graph, and if you're watching it goes so it starts off kind of flat, and then it goes up, and then it peaks, and then it comes down. So that's a story, the normal movie story arc. When I watch a movie and it ends in a way that is like a twist, or you didn't see that coming, or you like, oh my god, I love that. Lucky Number 11. Top 5 movie of all time. I absolutely love that movie.
Okay.
It is brilliant.
Freeman.
Freeman, Bruce Willis,
And Zach something. No, not Zach.
Josh Hartnett.
That's his name.
Yeah. I was like, Zach, who is
I heard a
Zach?
great story about Josh Hartnett. He apparently got offered the new Superman instead of Henry Cavill.
No, that was before. Yeah, that
And
was
he
before
said
Cap.
he said El Negativo.
Yeah, because he said
He wanted
I
to live his life.
No, but he also said I didn't want to be the pretty guy. I don't want to be a good-looking guy and always doing, you know, dude, they were casting him as the good-looking guy, and because he said no, they cut him out all.
No, but I think he made it. Well, what I've seen, so maybe hindsight has made him create this narrative. But I think he said like, "Look, I don't want to do this. I want to be able to pick the projects that I do.
Yeah,
I don't want
yeah.
to become a superstar where like I can't live in my house or
Yeah.
anything like because he did have that for a little bit. I think
Yeah.
in the 90s and early 2000s he was a superstar.
he was a superstar, and he there's that movie where he doesn't have sex for 40 days and 40 nights.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I love that. It's such a good
Yeah,
rom-com.
those are movies that were of their
Such a good
time.
one. But him, Lucky Number 11 is absolutely brilliant. It's just such a good. And the
Is that a
cast-
David Fincher movie or the guy who did?
I think it is a David Fincher movie.
I mean,
actually. Quite right.
I don't know if it's.
Yeah. What about you?
So now I'm going to be very contradictory. You know, I just said I hate it when you say, well, I'm forcing us to give one movie.
Yeah.
Don't you hate it that your entire life, or like someone, what's your favorite meal? I can have more than one favorite. Obviously, you know, like think about Jacob Zuma, how many wives he's got. Surely he's got more than one favorite.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
So, you know, I can love spaghetti and pasta.
yeah.
Or spaghetti and pizza, you know, I can love. Okay, fine, it's only spaghetti. But on the movie front, I think one of the greatest movies that I've seen in a long, long time is this movie called The Lives of Others. It's a German movie. And
Subtitles.
subtitles, sorry. I'll give you a non-subtitle movie as well, but subtitles and...
No, wait, calm down there. Subtitles is fine. What do you use? I read now, Greg. Jesus.
I can read. I can read good. The movie is about this guy in I think it's like the 80s or the 70s, and it's Russia and like it's East Germany, so it's communism, where people used to rat on people, like disrespecting the state, all these things. And this guy is listening in to some political figure or something. And then he kind of catches an affair. And it's so good.
It's juicy.
It's juicy. And it's also a moral dilemma because now he's been surveilling these people. Like there's been the surveillance for quite a while. But so he kind of grows attached to them. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
I've
And then I'll say Aladdin. Love Aladdin. And The Lion King.
the cartoon.
Yeah.
That is such a different vibe. Like you've gone from this Eastern European movie about how like betrayal and becoming and listening and fun.
But
and
this
then
betrayal, Jafar is the greatest baddie of all time. Calm yourself, Iago.
Such great voice characters. Eh?
Yeah.
I love Aladdin. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Really? Aladdin and Lion King?
Yeah, Aladdin's the boss.
I love Aladdin and Lion King, but I wouldn't put them in my top 20. No.
Obviously, I'm not talking about the new remakes.
Animations. Yeah. Maybe top 5, top 10. Yeah. No, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you see that's why you can't. It's horrible. Maybe comment below. What's your favorite movie? If you've got a movie that's different, that's out there, what is your number one favorite movie? Tell us why, and then we'll review it. We'll watch it.
I said to Greg actually, Megamind.
Yo, you love Megamind. I've watched. I've given it twice. I've given it twice now. I've watched it twice.
And you haven't finished it?
No, I finished it.
Oh, okay.
And I think it is good.
Yeah.
I do not think it is as good as you find it, but as we've said before, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
But there are lines in there that I think people don't realize how funny it is.
I'm not retarded. I'm not okay. Excuse me. No, that's incorrect. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, there's a line in there where he's just taken over the city, Metrocity, which he calls Metro City.
Yeah.
And he goes into like the union building. And he goes, "We've made it." What's his little
some kind of minion. Minion. He calls him minion. I think
minion. We've made it, minion. Here we are. And he goes, "Look at this beautiful. It looks like it's a multi TV. It's like look at these screens. They seem to be showing something, the same channel." And he goes, "Those are windows, sir. All the kids are looking through them."
All the kids are looking through
Why
them.
I like it, because it's so lame, but why I like it is he's an alien. So for him, he doesn't know a window is a window. So it's foreign. So they write all these foreign, like he does the thing where he goes, "Hello," and he goes, "It's hello, sir." Oh, hello on the phone. And it's like, it's so cleverly written. So if you think about it, it's like, shit, somebody went and gone, fuck, he's an alien. He doesn't understand how we speak. He doesn't understand. And it's just, I think it's just brilliant writing. So
okay, so Megamind's your number one.
Megamind, number one, yeah, Megamind.
Yeah, but tell us about yours. Let's go through it.
Let's go through it, definitely.
I mean, what happened to movie reviews?
Well, Barry Wronger ruined it for everyone because he thought he was better than every fucking movie that was ever made.
Yeah, but, I mean, Barry was generally right about things.
No, he wasn't. No, his movie reviews were bad.
Why has nobody taken Barry's space?
That's why I don't understand either. What's the name? Tribe?
Because the internet exists and there's just a zillion other options for you.
But also, why am I watching what you think about a movie? Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what we just spent the last 15 minutes of the podcast doing, telling people what we think about movies.
No, but you know what's funny? I would watch what DiCaprio thought of a movie because he is a phenomenal actor. Helen Mirren, Viola Davis. You know?
So why the fuck would you care about Greg and Lucky?
Because we like them. Wink, wink.
I think let's close this call up. Cacao!
Until next time, thank you very much. Remember, subscribe, like, share with your friends.
Sorry. Please subscribe. We are on 199 subscribers. We're nearly hitting the big 200.
Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to do this. The next person that subscribes and gets us 200 will get a voice message from Greg and Lucky.
Oh my hat. That is the shittest prize ever. I'm going to unsubscribe from our channel now. Tomorrow it's going to be 195 subscribers. 4 people like, oh, don't mistake me for the 200s, please.
You'll get a nice voice message and a video that says whatever. So tell us what it is. Subscribe. And
I think being a Greg and Lucky fan is similar to being somebody who's into Japanese pornography. You don't want anybody to know. I mean, these people are underground.
Maybe you should just say pornography And there's nothing wrong with Japanese pornography. It's just pornography.
Oh no, haven't you heard about the one thing that happens sometimes?
Oh, I don't want to hear about that. Anyways,
that's why I was very specific about my wording.
As I was saying. No, I think we'll give. I don't know. Maybe we still got a beanie. Winter's coming. Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Yeah, maybe we'll give them a free beanie.
You never got into Game of Thrones, eh?
I didn't. Yeah, and it's
that's
too
a
late
different
now.
thing. Well, apparently that last season's horrible, so don't do it.
Yeah.
Stop.
I saw somebody tweet. Not him. Not somebody. The guy that wrote Game of Thrones.
Yeah, George R.R. Martin.
He wrote 2020 was directed by me, and then somebody tweeted it was still better than your final season.
Yeah, but
it wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
Yeah,
that's why he hasn't written the books.
Yeah,
he hasn't finished the books because he's like,
I don't know where to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, so a beanie. Wow.
Yeah.
Got to go see if those are still in the garage.
Yeah. But tell your friends about it. Please subscribe. Listen, we're trying to get to 1,000. That's my goal for this
1,000?
1,000.
This year?
This year. I said to you, I'm not here to say, let's get to 300. Set your goals high, work hard and achieve them. Okay?
Or get so defeated when you don't reach your mark.
No, I'd rather fail a goal than make it because it's so
Okay,
low.
well then how are we going to ramp this up? I know we're about to tail this off, but I mean, let's just have a quick team meeting. Mm-hmm. You're welcome to the team meeting. Mm-hmm. What are we going to do to get to that 1,000? Because what we've been doing is like slowly ticking over.
Yeah.
I mean, we've probably got bots following us now. It's been so slow.
That's true. That is true.
So, I mean, are you going to do a scandal? Sex scene?
Ooh, a scandal's good. Scandal's good.
Scandal.
But I've been married for long, so you got to do the scandal. You got to be the newly
I
married.
only just got married.
Yeah, exactly. So it'll be interesting.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm out of the scandal.
We're gonna do. We'll do something. We'll do something interesting. That'll.
Interviews.
Yeah, we're gonna change it up. We know we're in plans. We're thinking about it.
I think we could really ramp the podcast up by getting a chainsaw.
And what does it do?
I know we just maybe what we do is we like Greg and Lucky cut shit up, and then we cut things.
That's quite cool, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I like that.
We'll try and get hands on a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Maybe next episode.
Yeah.
Boom.
All right. Until next time. Peace.
If you got something that you want to get cut up, hit us up.